The most devastating psychological suffering of today is not explosive. It does not draw attention. It does not scream. It whispers day after day until the person becomes accustomed to the emptiness. You wake up, fulfill your obligations, talk to people, work, consume content, participate in social events. But all of this seems to be done by someone who is on autopilot. It's as if something is always absent, even when everything apparently is in place. This suffering has no name in traditional classifications of clinical psychology. It does not manifest with outbursts or visible collapses. It infiltrates slowly, silently, until life loses its flavor and shine. Carl Jung observed this phenomenon with disturbing clarity. In The Modern Man in Search of a Soul, he reveals that many of his patients, although they did not present any diagnosable mental disorder, carried within them a profound sense of emptiness and uselessness. And the most shocking part, these people were often successful, productive, functional in the eyes of society. They had stable careers, relationships, prestige, but felt deep down that they were disconnected from something essential. What was missing was not love. It was not money. It was not recognition. It was soul. The soul, in Jungian thought, is not an abstract or religious concept. It is the symbolic dimension of existence. It is what gives depth to living, allowing each experience, no matter how simple, to be felt in its entirety. When this dimension is neglected, life becomes a succession of tasks, obligations, and performances. The individual adapts to the external world, but at the cost of a brutal internal impoverishment. And this, sooner or later, shows up. Sometimes as boredom, other times as chronic discouragement. In certain cases, as a generalized dissatisfaction that destroys everything that has been built. And it is precisely in this state of existential anesthesia that relationships begin to fail. You expect the other to bring meaning, for love to rekindle the flame of life, for companionship to alleviate the invisible burden of existence. But the other cannot fulfill this role, because they too, very likely, carry the same emptiness. And the encounter between two beings disconnected from their own soul inevitably generates frustration, conflict, and abandonment.